Hey everybody, this is Billy from the band Fear to Stop at feartostop.bandcamp.com. Links in the description. Click the bell. Do all that kind of stuff. Subscribe, leave a comment, be nice. Over there is my wife, Dana, dreaded righteous diva. Yo yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey everybody. Hope everybody's having a righteous day so far. Just got up, so those in the comment section who like to say, "You look like you haven't had a bath." Well, I just woke up, fool. All right. So get off me, get off my crotch. That's her job. Except one day a week. I'm just kidding. You know, then I belong to someone else. I'm kidding. Yeah, we're Mormon. Anyway, I'm joking.
You're bad.
No, I'm a Mormon, Jewish, not Mormon. Jesus. See, I'm offending everybody right now. That's what I do. Anyway, guys, we were listening to music earlier. And one of the things about us is that none of us really listen to top 40. We're talking about for fun or as a band listening to music for inspiration. We just don't cut for it. All right. I know somebody like okay boomer. I am 43 or about to be 43 as it were. But actually I do listen to a lot more newer music than I do stuff from my youth. But it's not top 40. I'll listen to stuff like Clairo, Soccer Mommy, big fan of Soccer Mommy, Crumb, Men I Trust, Dear Eyes, Arctic Monkeys, Fear to Stop. Wait, we're Fear to Stop. I realized something that I like a few of her songs, but I'm actually not a fan of Girl in Red. I'm just trying to be as nice as possible. As another musician myself, I really don't like tearing people a new one unless they're like someone like Kanye West, who's a complete grade A ass. He used the same letter. See, it's symmetry. I generally don't like putting other musicians. I'll say you suck. I mean, she doesn't suck, but she's a good songwriter. Live, on the other hand, all right. Now, we've never really done an actual live show, so I can't really throw stones, as it were, at someone's stage presence. But generally, if you already have breath control issues, jumping up and down the entire song generally is not a good idea. But there's one part, and I say this out of love, and someone trying to give advice, but in just about every one of her songs live, she'll start yelling a lyric, and when I mean yelling, I don't mean she starts rock out, dude. I don't mean like that, brother. I mean she starts yelling like a kid throwing a tantrum, say Cartman. She comes off as that's who she comes off as. It's I'm serious. I swear to God. It's hey, okay, and she's like that. She'll throw a random curse word and all of a sudden it was a bad idea and starts jumping up and down like she's got a lobster going up her snatch or something like that. It's she's just so. That's an interesting thing. How would a lot of crabs that can understand a lobster? Really? That's pretty bad. That's a sign you need to go see a doctor if you got lobsters going down there. Lobsters, mushrooms, bread. I mean, my God, I had a freaking damn grocery store up in there. That's Fish market, Hong Kong food market.
Hong Kong food market and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Some fish and bleach.
What did Jamie said she looked like every time she opened her legs? It's a gust of wind and a huge flapping sound. I'm like, what the hell?
Jamie said that?
Yeah, she said something like that. And all of a sudden flaps. It says boys go fap, girls go flap. I was like, what? She said something about flapping, and I was like,
oh my God.
I was like, what the hell? Because honey, a flapper is a term for one of them girls
some dancers.
Yeah, and now I got that. Now it gives it a whole new meaning. The flapper, French flipper trick.
Flapper.
That's how the penguin has sex. From not a penguin, but the penguin from Batman Returns. I'm gonna teach you the French flipper trick. Remember Danny DeVito?
Yeah.
Danny DeVito's awesome.
He is so underrated.
You know, he's somebody I remember being funny when I was younger, but it's like I don't know. It's like once he hit like north of 60, it's like that man just got like insane.
He is like legit funny.
Yeah, it's like I mean he's pretty much the saving grace for like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and stuff like that. He's the one that made that show. Anyway, let me get back to the subject because some people really hate when I talk about other things than what the subject of the video is. Come on, get over yourself, man. Anyway, just make sure you hit the 10-minute mark. I'm just kidding. This is not a monetized channel yet. No, I got a life. Mostly. Yeah. So the whole thing, she's too good for it. Like as far as her writing ability, musically, lyrically, Girl in Red. I would say One Track Mind, but it's like every single song she does is about her sexuality, and that's okay, whatever. But it's literally, when I say literally every song, I mean literally every song. I mean every, and it's not like one way she'll say something, like maybe like I'm just saying, I'm coming to grips with who I am. The next song is like, okay, I've come to grips with who I am. Now this is me doing this now. No, it wasn't like this. It's literally saying the same thing, the same way, just the words have changed, but there's no change in the meaning. There's no kind of like, okay, this is a metaphor for something. Because no, I'm just saying like this. I mean, the chorus might as well be, I am a lesbian, because I'm serious. That's all she sings about. It's literally all she sings about. And I'm like, oh, except for that one song, Serotonin, where she bizarrely raps. Like,
What about
what?
Dead Girl in the Pool?
Oh, a dead girl in a pool. I'm like, yeah, we couldn't even make it that far to get into it because I was like, okay, literally.
Which I find offensive.
Oh, because what happened that one time. But let's not go there. It's off the subject, and people hate that, honey. People hate when people talk about more than one thing in a video. Apparently, I just feel like being a prick today. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It must be a day that ends in Y. Why I say that? Who knows? Because I'm an ass. Haha. Anyway, but speaking of, lack of pricks, it's like, okay, I've heard of like there's only so many different ways you can say the same thing, but you're not even trying, you're just literally saying the same thing. It's like, at that point, it becomes less, I hate to say this because I hope it sounds, if she were to watch this video, I seriously doubt it, but let's just pretend. If she were to watch this video, I hope she doesn't take offense to what I say about this, but it comes across less honest and more of like shtick, it's like the Fat Boys. All right, when the Fat Boys first came out, I'm a boomer. When the Fat Boys first came out, people forget this now. I'm getting to it. They were in the first wave. Well, technically the second wave, 1.5 wave of rap, because he had the first being like the Sugar Hill Gang, and then a couple like followers of that. Style was basically just sort of speaking over disco music. But then you got the first wave. We had people like Curtis Blow, the Fat Boys. They originally were called the Disco 3. Actually, people don't know that, but Grandmaster Flash. God, I'm missing a whole bunch of people.
Master J.
That we're talking about individuals. We're talking about the very first wave of rap, not Run DMC. We're talking about before them. We're talking about the first wave of rap.
Grandfathers of rap.
Exactly.
Okay.
We're talking like I was saying, like Curtis Blow and stuff like that. The Fat Boys, were actually that. But then they did one song where it was kind of like they made a joke about their weight and stuff, and that hit. And like, oh, people want to hear that. So then it became more, after a while, it was more of a comedy act. Again, people think of the Fat Boys, they think either that thing they did with the Beach Boys, or when they did a vocal cover of Wipeout, which was not the shining moment in either band's career or group's career. Or they think of like the movie Disorderlies, which I'm gonna tell you right now, was funny as hell. It was funny as hell, real talk. I saw it in the theater with my dad. And at the beginning part, when they bust out a rock rule and they're pushing the old man in a wheelchair like fat boys.
Yeah.
My dad was busting out laughing like a fool, man. It was like, bruh, he was laughing his full head off in the theater. He was like, I was like, damn, Dad, I thought I was gonna lose him then in 1987 as opposed to 2003. He was going hardcore laughing with that. But again, see, I mentioned Fat Boys. You think of, at the tail end of their career, when they, got big and made songs about being big, as opposed to actually being groundbreakers. Well, because they became it became a gimmick, and that was pretty much. And then they did Wipeout. What they do after that? Here comes Chubby Checker. Let's cover the twist because it worked so well with Brian Wilson. I say that as opposed to Beach Boys because he was actually did, if I recall correctly, he actually did all of the vocals, including even the bow 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 bow. That part was actually Brian. And people don't realize he actually had a really good bass voice. I think it was just better overall singer than Mike Love. I'm not trying to hate, but let's just be real. Even now, they're both, Mike's north of 80. Brian's he's about there, next year. But even after back surgeries and all that kind of all that stuff, Brian's still, he's mad love. But anyway, as opposed to Mike Love. So back to what I was saying. So Girl in Red's case, I would say she runs the risk of, but she's literally right there where, like the Fat Boys, she's gonna be known about. It's gonna be okay. It's the one girl who talks about her, her sexuality in every single song, and that's not the way to go. I mean, one thing, we've been in the band now for 20 years, but now, granted, we haven't actually started trying to do anything commercially for about a year, and haven't really been serious, like full time about it since tail end of last year, beginning part of January. But we have been recording and writing for 20 years now. We have literally over 1,000 songs recorded. So, we've kind of done this a time or two. And, we put the Odd single out previously. Had a little bit of success back in '06, but it's been some time. But one thing about us is that we've done different sounds. It's like, well, okay, this is an electronic type song. This one is also electronic, but it's a slow, more of a chill track. This one's like complete noise, intentionally so. This is bizarre as hell. Alright, this one has this one actually has acoustic instruments. This one is a cover of the Beach Boys song with vocals. Said that a couple times now. We've done covered About a Girl by Nirvana. We've done that. We're gonna do that again now because it's been almost 20 years now, or 15 years since we've done it. 16 actually. Since we've done it. But the point is, we keep doing the same thing. Like, it's boring. So that's why I don't understand, as an artist, how can you just kind of, allow yourself to get stuck in a rut like that? And if that's literally all that she can do, if she really is a one-trick pony, that's all she can write about, that doesn't bode well. Even if she can write, killer melodies and stuff like that, it's either a case of it's a gimmick, which I don't think it is, honestly. I hope not. That's really tacky if that was the case. Or that's literally all that she can write about. And what do you think, hon?
I think that is her gimmick, to be honest with you.
I don't...
Because everybody's got to have some type of shtick about them and, like, some type of thing,
So you think it's kind of like because she had a successful song with My Girl, My Girl, My Girl. We fell in love in October. You think that kind of like let's do a formula? You think it was kind of like that?
I think she was already trying to do that. I don't think she got known, but I think she was like, I'm just gonna use my sexuality
as a marketing tool
to market. Yeah.
That's kind of tacky. I don't think it's like that. I don't think it's like Tattoo. You know,
Yeah,
some Russian girl. You really do?
Yes,
You think
I
it's
do.
Mark? Hey,
I mean, come on. When you have a song title called Two Queens in a King Size Bed, I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
I don't think it's Mark. I literally think that's. And they say write what you know. I literally think that's all she knows. I mean, I think the thing that sounds marketing is that song Serotonin. But when she just started rapping all of a sudden, seriously, like the rest of her stuff uh, it's like if the Indigo Girls added like a whole bunch of reverb to their stuff and slowed down, and were like 50 years younger, you know. Okay, 43 years young. I'm just kidding. That's my age. 43 years younger than the Indigo Girls. That's my age. No, but seriously. I think that's literally, cause I mean, it doesn't strike me as being fake necessarily, you know, like, but I think she's, I don't want to say, it's not passionate, but I don't want to say obsessed, but it comes across as kind of like an obsession, like, God, I'm trying to be nice because I'm not trying to, you know, get into it like a personal attack because I do not mean it as such. It's not who I am. I'm not like that.
I keep on telling you what I think it is.
I know you do, but I don't think that's what it is. I really don't. I just literally think that you know, she can't really write about much else, and I think that if it was a marketing gimmick, I think. I mean, no, I'm not saying that her sexuality is genuine, but I mean, it's not her people that are promoting her as such. It's her. You know what I mean? She's one step away from being Billy. What's his name? The one that just announced he has HIV. Billy Porter. Billy Porter. I almost said Billy Mays. Was he? Not ShamWow. What was he? Well, wait, there's more. What was he? What guy did? What did he do? He one that had a heart attack. Billy Mays.
He was the spray guy or something like that.
Yeah, I can't think of. Guys, if you remember who the hell Billy Mays is, please leave a message in the comment section and remind me. Oh, that defeats the purpose. You know what? I meant tell him leave message. I'm not gonna turn comments off of this video like I had to do with the name drop ones before I finally said, "Hey, ain't worth it." And just get rid of it because life's too short to obsess over some fat freak who likes to eat food. And
you still talking about this stupid ass?
Hey, I could have been talking about myself. Why am I sad? But back to what I was saying. So I think her people I think Serotonin was kind of like a way to kind of like, all right, look, it's something else. But again, I keep going back to that rap section. Now, if that was legit from her, she needs to go back about singing about her sexuality. Number two, that also proves my point. Number three, if it was a label, you know, even the indie label as it were, but if it was a management team or label, then that completely negates the purpose and also proves my point. So either way, I win. Check freaking mate, yo.
Hold on, I'm looking it up right now.
What, you looking up if it was a marketing gimmick? I'm just messing. I'm going to do a song called Algorithm as a Dancer. You heard it here first,
no,
guys.
You're not.
Well, what's wrong with that? Hey, what's a rabbit's favorite soda?
What?
Dr. Hassan Pepper. Oh, that's as bad as the one.
OxyClean, babe.
OxyClean.
Kaboom.
Kaboom. I remember Kaboom. That's what he used to say.
Like some cleaning stuff.
I was going to say bang, pow, but that was like freaking Joe Pesci in Goodfellas when he was playing Tommy. But yeah, so my advice, girl in red, please tone it down a little bit with the jumping up and down. I understand you're passionate, but instead you kind of come across as like you're either throwing a tantrum or if you've ever seen the movie 10 Things I Hate About You, when Julia Stiles' character got drunk and she started crunk dancing on the table and stuff and then hit her head in the light fixture, it was like way too high for her to possibly have done that unless she was like standing on Manute Bol's shoulders. Uh, Rest in peace, Manute Bol. I'm not laughing at his dead. I'm just laughing at the obscure reference. Got long ass arms. He was a big old mother. He was like 7'7". Made Dikembe Mutombo look tiny, look like Rey Mysterio Jr. Seriously, bro, write about something else. And that dancing kind of does not work for you. It comes across as a bratty kid doing a TikTok dance while throwing a tantrum because somebody drank the last of the Diet Coke with lemon. Anyway, guys, I don't know why I dragged that part out. It's just because, I don't know, dramatic effect, but it didn't work. Yeah. I feel bad because I wanted to succeed because I'm an indie artist myself, and we're all supposed to support each other. It just, again, you know what it is, honey? It's not a marketing gimmick, it's laziness.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I don't like to sound like I'm trying to think for somebody else, but by golly, I'm pretty much I'm a songwriter myself. I'm guilty of repeating riffs a time or 50. I think out of 1,200 plus songs we have recorded, I think probably 130 of them probably sound similar. That's still better than like John Fogerty or something. So there's that, or AC/DC. Speaking of Girl in Red, AC/DC. Oh gosh, what song was that from? Was it Beck? What song was that? We made that song about lesbians, AC/DCs. What song was it? What song was it that Beck made a reference to AC/DC, but like referring to like lesbian sex?
I'm trying to remember.
It was off of the Olay album.
Hold on. Where it's at.
Yeah, it was Where It's At.
Yeah, Where It's At.
You'd think I would have guessed the obvious guess would have been a single, but how did that make it past the censors? Because it had a sticker on the album, but that part was not edited out.
That album was funny.
The album was good.
No, it was good, but it was a lot of humor.
Oh yeah, Beck was the man. Beck's someone I'm a big fan of. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this up because this is a 23-minute video. I'm not trying to make a 46-minute video about nothing.
Aww.
But until next time, guys, good golf, good tennis, whatever makes you happy. Be nice to Superman. If you record vocals, don't use auto-tune. I will go over there and kick you in the kidneys. Both of them at the same time. It'll be like a Rock and Roll Express double drop kick right to the kidneys. I'll punch you in the scrot. So no auto-tune, guys. No auto-tune. Auto-tune is for losers. And for major label artists, same thing. Just kidding. Maybe. Real talk, be nice to each other. And Ted Cruz can go to hell. And so can Governor Hot Wheels.
Hey, what about
Abbott. Hey, Abbott!
No, what about...
Oh, great, you're whining. What's up?
No, I'm saying, like,
What about Bob?
What about Superman?
I already said that. First thing I said was be nice to Superman.
No, but you didn't say why.
I mean, everybody knows why. It's Superman.
You didn't say why, though. You should.
It goes without saying because, first of all, he's Superman. All right? You don't screw with Superman. Second of all, he's a prick. And he'll do stuff like he'll use his X-ray vision to like ogle your wife and kids and like he'll he'll leave nasty comments in your YouTube video and leave down like down likes and everything else, and then go worship some dude with a really stupid looking beard and a bad blonde dye job. Anyway, I say this as someone's got like the same beard, got gray in the same spots, and I really need to trim my mustache. Actually, since I'm going to hospital on Friday. We're this thing, and I actually have to be completely clean shaven, so it's gonna be not like my eyebrows, not like that. I'm not gonna look like Gene Snitsky circa 2008. But I mean, it wasn't my fault.
That's gonna be weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna look like Charlie Brown. Or what did Jamie say? I look like Caillou with cancer.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, let me get off this. Let me get off the subject here and catch y'all next time. Be good. feartostop.bandcamp.com. Peace.